What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another Player Prop video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Thank y'all for joining me as always, baby. And as always, propsmadeeasy.com, only $20 a month. You already know, baby. Data at your fingertips, victories in your pocket. That's what we're about. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. Tomorrow is the beginning of college football. So if you're not locked in on Props Made Easy yet and haven't gotten these amazing values that are already on the board, do so before they bump. Okay? Get these in. I've already gotten some in. Both plays bumped already. There is more on the board that you can grab, but get those in. We've got college football starting tomorrow. So lock in. Only $20 a month. Props Made Easy is where you need to be, baby. So get it in. Also, all of our affiliates at Props Made Easy. This is the busy time of year about to ramp up. If you want to make some serious money getting that 50% commission on all your people that you get signed up at Props Made Easy, lock in. Start sharing your affiliate code a bunch. Right now it's the busy time of year where everybody's swarming in to get onto these tools. So we're going to go from 10,500 to more like 12,500 pretty damn quickly during this time of year. So be the reason for it and get some, commission off of some of these people joining in, okay? Thank y'all for joining me, and let's get straight to it, baby. PropsMadeEasy.com. All right, taking a look at the tools so far for NFL. Lamar Jackson has popped into the top. Makes sense with this matchup against the Chiefs. A good matchup for him to go over 224.5. Other sportsbooks have this line at 232.8. Now remember, the closer we get to the beginning of NFL, the more sportsbooks that'll be dropping lines for all of these plays on NFL, okay? The more sportsbooks we have available, the better, because you're getting a bigger representation of what where sportsbooks are in general, where the industry is in general, right? So as sportsbooks continue to drop their lines, they'll be added to Props Made Easy, and it'll make our sportsbook line adjust accordingly based off of however many sportsbooks have lines, right? Which is going to be 50 probably. You know what I mean? Or more. So what we do at Props Made Easy is, as of right now, we don't have any week one projections yet. About a week out of week one, we will start having week one projections, and then the player projections will show up here, and then the projection differential will show up here. As you guys know, at Props Made Easy, we try to make things as easy as possible to know the absolute best play. We're not just showing you EV on these main sports. We're showing you EV, but we're showing you the EV that also has projection data from a top-notch source. Okay, we're talking AI technology, and we're talking partnered with one of the biggest companies in the industry for our player projections, are on the same side of the lines. So if EV is showing you over on a play, we want to make sure projection data agrees with the over, because as we know, it's not just smart people who know what they're doing making these lines what they are, right? So we want to make sure that we have projection data supporting the EV. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what we do. So all EV projection play plus EV plus projection plays will show up here. And what that means is they are EV on one side, either over or under, and the projection is also on that same side of the EV, so you're making sure you're getting the absolute best decision. Now, back last year, during NFL last year, Props Made Easy was still in the beginning stages of life. We've only been around slightly over a year. You feel what I'm saying? It was in the beginning stages of life last year, and we had a huge NFL season last year. Our tools have improved by 10 times since then. We've gotten even better. We've added even more data to our player projections. We've gotten even better and more accurate over time. So this year's going to be even better than last, and last year is what grew us to as big as we are now. Okay, so lock in. All right, Lamar Jackson, as of right now, with the sportsbooks that have dropped lines for NFL Week 1, Lamar Jackson, we like the over 224.5 on his passing yards because these sportsbooks are averaging about 232 on Lamar Jackson. Over at 8.33. Derrick Henry is also popping on his over rushing yards. Obviously, just off principle, I'm not going to play Lamar over passing yards and Henry over rushing yards. I would decide to choose one. So whichever way you think this game's going to go, if you think Baltimore gets up and really runs the ball heavy with Derrick Henry, then go with Derrick Henry's over. If you think Kansas City could possibly get up and the game script be a passing heavy script for Lamar Jackson, then go that way. But right now, the data is supporting slightly on the passing heavy side on Lamar Jackson. But it likes to run as well. So you got to choose one of the two, though. Don't pair these two in a slip. They don't correlate together. Okay? But Lamar Jackson, over 224 passing yards. The next best value is Derrick Henry's over 64.5 rushing yards. Now, speaking of correlation, Tua and Tyreek Hill have been correlated since the beginning. Okay, Tua over 257.5 at a 5 sportsbook differential, with all the sportsbooks averaging 262 right now. And then Tyreek Hill over 92.5 at a 5 sportsbook differential, with the sportsbooks averaging 97.5. So that pairing is fantastic with Tua and Tyreek. It does correlate. It is a fantastic spot for those two. Baker Mayfield under 244.5 at a minus 4.33. Sportsbook lines are at 240.17. Dak Prescott over 259.5 at a 4.33. Other sportsbooks are at 263.8 on average. Brock Purdy under 247.5 at a minus 3.33. A 244 is the average on other sportsbooks. So grab those, get them in. Let's get it. College football. We have college football beginning tomorrow. DJs under 259.5 passing plus rushing yards is at a minus 5.12. Sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks, when you look at all the sportsbooks who have the passing plus rushing yards line for DJ, they're at 254.38. That's a minus 5.12 differential from where Prizepicks is. Haynes King, I grabbed him at like minus 196 or something. He's now minus 193, and we still like the under at a minus 4.1, seeing that other sportsbooks are at a 189.4. Malik Benson, line is at 60.5 receiving yards. We like the under at a minus 4.1 sportsbook differential, with other sportsbooks being at a 56.4. Brendan Lewis, under 144.5 passing yards at a minus 4 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks are at a 140.5, so take the under there. Jamal Haynes, over 88.5 rushing plus receiving. Over 4 sportsbook differential, sportsbook line of 92.5 on average. Jaylen Brown, over 26.5 receiving yards at a 3.5 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks are at a 3. So a lot of solid value in college football, man. Get these up, get these in before they bump and are not as good value come closer to lock for college football. All right, NFL preseason tonight. For NFL preseason tonight, we have John Paddock, over 87.5 at a 3 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks have it at 90.5, so take advantage there. Mike White, under 99.5 passing yards at a minus 3 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks have this at a 96.5. Grab the under for Mike White. Eric Ezukma, I don't know how to say his name. Eric, under 30.5 at a minus 2, 28.5 sportsbook line there on the under. And then Evan Ingram, over 21.5 at a 2 sportsbook differential, are all solid options for NFL preseason today. Canadian Football League. We have so much shit going on today. I'm realizing as I'm going through this, going through the tools, like every sport has a bunch of great value. All right, Canadian Football League, we have Nathan Rourke, over 272.5 at a 5.33. Other sportsbooks have it at 277.8. Zach Collaros, over 280.5 at a 4.67. Other sportsbooks have this at a 285. Cody Fajardo, over 291.5 at a 3 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks that are 294. Alexander Hollins, under 69.5 receiving yards at a minus 2.67. Charleston Rambo, under 75.5 at a minus 2.67. So we've got a lot of solid value in Canadian Football League as well. Moving on to MLB, we have a couple that are right there on the brink of the green probabilities, and it's Andre Palante. 4.5 Ks is his line on Prizepicks. We like the under at 52.98% chance. Why? Because when you average all the sportsbooks available for Andre Palante who are at 4.5 Ks, they're at a minus 138 consensus odds on the under. Okay? It gets as high as minus 150 on FanDuel on the under. Projections 4.4, which is under as well. So a lot of data points signaling the under on him. Obviously, I'd like that to be in the green probability, but it's right there on the edge. Chris Sale, over 7.5 Ks at a 52.88% chance to hit. Minus 137 PME consensus on the over. Gets as high as minus 150 on Bet Online. And a projection of 8.8, a 1.3 projection differential. So some good value there so far this morning, even though they're not in the green probabilities. On Underdog, Chris Sale there as well. Better picks, Kiter Montero, under 4.5 Ks at a 53.08. DK Pick 6, JP Sears, over 4.5 Ks at a 53.85. Max Meyer, under 15.5 outs at a 53.13. Kiter Montero, under over here as well at 4.5 Ks. Some solid value there. Boom Fantasy, the Chris Sale play over here as well. Dabble, Kiter Montero, under 4.5Ks. We're seeing a regular thing here among all the sports books. Kiter Montero, under 4.5Ks. All right, let's move on. MLB first inning. Nothing too crazy. The highest odds for any under or over is the over at -129 for the Red Sox in Arizona. So nothing too crazy to go with there. MLB fantasy. We do have Gunnar Henderson's over 7.5 batter fantasy score at a 2 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks had this at a 9.5. So grab that value on the over Gunnar Henderson at 7.5. Not only can this guy hit a home run, he gets on base pretty easily, and once he's on base, he could also steal a base to get you even more points. I mean, there's just so many avenues Gunnar Henderson could get this fantasy scores, which is why lately I've been just hammering the overs on Henderson on a regular basis. So good spot there. And then Cody Bellinger under 7 at a -1.5. WNBA. Let's let the data load in. We can come back to it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, we have some solid value for WNBA this morning. We have Kyla McBride, under 3.5 assists at 53.59. We have Kelsey Plum, under 3.5 assists at 53.59. We have Jackie Young, under 4.5 rebounds at 53.4. Natasha Cloud, look at all this green. A lot of WNBA value. We don't usually see that much value in WNBA. All right, PGA. There's value everywhere this morning. Like, I need to go and make like 20 slips right now. As soon as I get off here, I'm making a shit ton of slips off all this green. Ludwig Aberg, under 4.5 birdies or better at 53.3% chance to hit, -140 sportsbook consensus. Max Homa, over 71.5 at 53.3. Tony Finau, over 70.5 at 53.3. So some good spots there for PGA. For MMA, we have Jacqueline, over 79.5 at a 7.33. Other sportsbooks have this at an 86.8. Michael Morales, over 65.5 at a 5.33. Angela Hill, over 70.5 at a 3.5. They're expecting people to throw them things this weekend. All right, folks are going in the ring, and they're throwing them things. All right? All right, looking at tennis, nothing for tennis at the moment. Nothing for soccer. Call of Duty. All right, League of Legends, we have Dokla, Contracts, and Palafox, over 25.5 first 3 map kill combo at a 3 sportsbook differential. FBI plus Palafox, over 22.5 first 3 map kills at a 2.5. Palafox FBI, again, FBI by himself, over 11 at a 1.5. Sven, under 12 at a -1.5. So a lot of good value here, especially with the 3 here on the combos on the over there. All right, CS2, we have JDC, over 30.5 at a 1.33. That's about it. I mean, a lot of times we have huge value of 3s or more and stuff. So right now for CS2, you could take it light, take it easy. And nothing for Valorant at the moment. So much value on the board right now. If you're not a Props Made Easy member, it only goes up from here and gets even better than it is right now. And you only have to lock in for $20 a month. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? So lock in. Busy time of year. College football starting tomorrow. We're growing at the moment of over 200 members a day right now with the busy time of year. So be the reason for that. Do your affiliate marketing. Everybody who's an affiliate with us, spread those links around right now. Right now is the busy time of year. Be a part of this growth that's happening organically because of it's a big time of year. So be a part of that so you can get your cut as well. Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. Y'all have an amazing Friday, and y'all be safe out there tonight if you're going out. Appreciate y'all for joining me as always, and I'm out. Peace.